All right, so today we'll be talking about how to position for Nigeria real estate in 20 years' time. Um, a lot of you will be looking at it that 20 years with my current age. You also have to understand that real estate is also transgenerational, which means that the properties that you are buying now, the assets that you are investing in right now, your kids, your grandkids can also benefit from those investments. So if you are looking at 20 years is probably like too far away from you, for you, what about your kids? What about your grandkids? Because some of the opportunities you are taking right now, some of the positioning that you are doing right now will be the leverage your kids are going to be enjoying in 20 years' time, in 10 years' time. Just imagine people that their parents have bought Ikoyi in the 80s or even in the 90s. People that their parents have bought Songotedo in the 90s. You know, is leverage for them right now because they can sell the land, they can do JV, they can do build and sell, they can do a lot of opportunities with those assets and those opportunities that their parents have taken. So either it's for you, it's for your kids, it's for your grandkids. If you are looking at positioning for real estate and you are aiming a 20 years timeline, what are the different ways? Where are the different places? What are the different strategies that you can position for? So in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this meets the Property channel, and this is where we discuss everything in real estate, particularly real estate in Nigeria. We dissect the market here. We analyze the trends. We talk about the risk, the return, the jargons, everything that you need to know, the scams, the shams, the real estate companies, the real estate developers, the market itself too, how the market is performing. So you learn about everything here. So if this is your first time here on our channel, after watching this particular video, I would suggest you also go to any of our playlists. We have a playlist on shortlets, we have a playlist on Ekbe, we have a playlist on CFO, we have a playlist on land documents, we have a playlist on real estate companies. And different other locations in Nigeria also have a playlist on them. And each of these playlists have several episodes, several topics that I've done about any of these particular topic. All right, so let's go straight into the topic and discuss about where are the different places you can position, what are the different strategies that you can employ, and how can you position for real estate opportunities for the next 20 years. And so before we start analyzing the different strategies and the different ways that you can position for opportunities of the next 20 years in the Nigeria real estate market, if this is your first time on our channel, this is your second time on our channel, we definitely want you to subscribe because that's one of the ways that you can support us and give us a clap back. If this is your fifth video, this is 1 year following us, this is 2 years following us, this is 1 month, 2 months following us, and our contents have been very, very helpful. One of the ways that you can encourage us to do more is also to be part of our subscribers. And if you're also one of our subscribers already, kindly follow the instruction on the screen on how you can turn on the notification button so that as we are publishing our videos, our content, as we are dropping our YouTube shorts also, you get notified and you don't miss any of them. Right. Now, as I mentioned before, you don't really have to look at 20 years as a very long time. We are currently in 2025, 10 years is 2035, 20 years is 2045. We're almost like talking about 2050 already. And you're already like, what will the world even look like in 2050? Rabiu, won't the world have ended in 2050? So people thought or assumed that the world will end in year 2000. And here we are 25 years after. So it's not just about the leverages that you are going to be probably be enjoying in 20 years' time. Definitely some of us, not all of us will be alive in 20 years' time, definitely. But what are the things that you are passing on to the next generation? What are the leverages that you are giving to them? A lot of the billionaires today, they built on the platform or the platforms that their parents, their grandparents have left for them. So what are the platforms that you are also leaving for your next generation, your kids, or your next 2 generations, your grandkids? Real estate can help you with that, particularly real estate here in Nigeria, because with little you can still do quite a lot. Now, the first strategy that I'm going to advise is buy bush. Now, over the past 6 years, we had Ibejuleki come and invest in Ibejuleki. We have Ekpe also coming at some point, come and buy Ekpe. We have Muniya around Ibadan also come and invest in Muniya. And now we are seeing Kobakbe, we are seeing Abeokuta, we are seeing Imota, side of Ogun State. We are seeing different places in Ogun State also coming in right now. We are seeing places in Abuja, we are seeing Hutu. I might not get the pronunciation. We are seeing Hutu, we are seeing Gwagwalada, we are seeing Kuje, you know. So buy bush is the easiest and most straightforward way for you to position, build leverage in real estate. Some people bought it when it was bush. That is the same Songotedu that you want to buy right now. Orchid, some people bought it when it was bush. The Chevron headquarters right now, Chevron bought that place and built that place when it was bush. So buying bush can be a very, very big leverage for you in the next 20 years, can be a very big leverage for your kids in the next 20 years, can be a very big leverage for your grandkids in the next 20 years. A major concern a lot of investors always have, particularly Nigerians abroad, is how this land, all these assets, even the kids that we born here or that grew up here, they may not be interested in these properties or in these assets. Who tell you? Who tell you that they're not going to be interested? So you mean that someone that his parents or his grandparents have properties in Ikoyi because he or she is in UK or he or she is in US, is not going to be interested in a property in Ikoyi? Or someone whose parents has a property in Ikeja GRA because he's in Europe or is in Asia, is not going to be interested in a property in Ikeja GRA. You know, it's going to look like they're not going to be interested in those properties based on what that location look like right now. In 10 years' time, in 20 years' time, when these locations are now happening, when things are happening there, I can bet you 100% they'll be interested in that location. Why? Because some of them are already running businesses, some of them are already practicing, some of them are already working, and they're looking at Nigeria that, okay, I'm a nurse here in the UK, my dad has a property in so location, okay, I can even go there and go and build a nursing school. Okay, I'm a tech guy in the US, oh, okay, my mom has a land in so place, okay, I could go to that place and then build a tech hub, build a tech station. So they're already going to be looking at the opportunities that that particular asset can provide for them, not just for them as a person, but for their profession, for their industry, for their business. You understand? So, and looking at 30 December 2024, 30 December 2023, a lot of these guys or these kids are already coming to Lagos, they're already coming to Nigeria, with or without their parents' consent, because their friends are coming, and once their friends are back, they're already gisting them that, oh, what a nice time, visited this place, blah, blah, blah. So, and they're coming themselves, they're coming alone, they're coming with their friends. So, it's that fear and that concern. If your kids, because they grew up there, they were born there, they schooled there, they spent their entire lifetime there, if they are going to come to Nigeria, that fear, I can bet you 100%, that fear, you just remove that fear. Because either you like it or not, at some point when they look at the development trajectory, they look at their friends that have come here and return back and give them a lot of gist, that is going to arouse a lot of interest in them in Nigeria or about Nigeria. So buy bush. So the second option, that's serviced plots. Now there's a difference between buying plots or buying bush and then buying or investing in service plots. Service plots are places like Macarius. Service plots are places like Genesis Courts. Service plots are places like Capital Gardens by Citadel Views. Service plots are places like Pinnock Beach Estates, places like Lekki County by Megamond. You know, all these places where there is a standard layout, all the infrastructures have been done, all the roads, all the drainages, everything that goes right to each plot have been put in place. So that's what I mean by service plots. Service plots are a great opportunity or a great leverage for JV. So the full meaning of JV are joint venture. A lot of people in the UK today, in the US today, the leverage they are enjoying is because their parents have bought properties in location where either they are interested in developing it or not. Their developers are going to come up with proposals for them to develop those properties for them without them paying a dime. Currently, a lot of places in Ibadan, Carlton Gates, Ishola GRA, Aerodrome, Iyagonku, a lot of GRAs, Jericho GRA, and so like that. It's JV. People just have their land there, and the developers come up that, oh, we can do 20 terraces here, we can do 15 apartments here, you take so ratio, I take so ratio, and they develop that property on your land, and you don't pay them. Even sometimes developers are the one that are ever going to pay you for them to build on your land. They will give you a premium for them to build on your land, depending on how premium that location is. So service plots is also another thing that you can do. So you can buy bush, buy places where you are looking at, okay, 10 years, 15 years timeline for them to develop. Then service plots, buy places where you feel like, oh, there's a lot of potential here. Looking at the infrastructure that these people are putting in place right here. Let me have 1,000 square meter, let me have 2,000 square meter, let me have 3,000 square meter here, and secure it. Just have it there. Service plots are always going to cost you more. I can remember mid last year when Macario started selling at I think 60 million or 50 something million, and people were like, that's overpriced, that's too much, blah blah blah, and so on. The service plots are premium. They're not like ordinary plots. And that's why developers that are interested in building or doing JV on service plots, they have a market. Right now, Pinnock Beach, a fully detached duplex in Pinnock Beach is selling for like 700, 800 million. Fully detached in Lekki County selling for like 450, 400 million. So developers are willing. There are developers that they build only inside Lekki County. There are developers that build only inside Pinnock Beach. There are developers that build only inside Banana Island, and they sign up JV in these locations because they already have the market for it. For each project that they are building, they already have people that are on ground that's going to buy it. So regardless of whatever premium fee that service plots comes with, invest in it, buy it, because you are not going to spend a dime to build it. Developers are the one that, even there will be a bidding war. This developer will submit so proposal, another one will submit another proposal, another one will submit another proposal. It will be up to you. If you're looking at the person that is giving you the best offer or that is giving you the best design based on what you want to do on that plot. Service plots, a very, very big leverage and a very, very fantastic way for you to position for real estate market and real estate opportunities for the next 20 years. Now, the third strategy and the third way you can position for the next 20 years is rail lines. Now, Nigeria generally is urbanizing, and thankfully, there's also a lot of attention being paid right now to rail and rail transport and train transport. There's a metro city or Abuja metro line right now, where you can take a train within Abuja to go from one spot to another spot within Abuja. There's Abuja to Kaduna rail. There is Lagos to Ibadan rail. There's also metro rail transport also within Lagos. We have the blue rail, we have the red rail, where you can take a train from Marina to Maitu, and as well as also take a train from Agbado, take a train from Oshodi, take a train from Ikeja, take a train from Agege, and heads to Oyingbo, heads to Tejuosho, metro line. So along these rail lines are also very fantastic ways for you to position. Lagos still have like, I think 4 to like 3 proposed rail lines: the purple rail, the green rail. The green rail is one going from Marina down to the Lekki Free Trade Zone. There's a purple rail, and I think another one, maybe yellow rail or something. So, and then other states are also gradually considering having metro lines and also interstate rail lines also done by the federal government. So rail lines are also another very fantastic way for you to position for the next 20 years. Look at all these rail projects. Look at the new locations that these rail lines are going to bring into the map. The new locations that are going to enjoy based on the rail connection and the train transport, and then position there. So it can be either the existing rail lines or even the proposed rail lines you can position for it. So that's another way. Now, the fourth way that you can position for the next 20 years market is proptech. So we have fintech, we have meditech, we have agrotech or agritech, we have pharmatech, we have logitech, that's the logistics. So and gradually we have e-commerce. So we are seeing how much Nigerians are also embracing tech. E-commerce blew up around was it 2016, 2015 when Jumia and Konga came. Now Temu is also like chasing us around, and the fintech, we have money points, we have OP, we have Kuda, we have quite Pampi and so on. So PropTech is also like another market that is there, emerging, and another market that is also set to thrive at least between now and the next 20 years. There may not be a lot of activities and investments right in the PropTech space right now, but that's going to change in the next 5, 7, 10, and then by the next 20 years, how let's say transactions are being done right now, I can bet you 100% it's not going to be the same way. I can bet you 100%. And that's why if you are a tech enthusiast, you are a venture capitalist, you are a tech pro, you can start looking at our real estate market and start looking at different solutions that you can build around it. I personally have a solution I'm working on that is a PropTech product, and definitely we are looking at how the transactions are being done right now since I have first-hand experience in it. So if you're looking at the PropTech space and you don't have first-hand experience in it and you're looking at it, okay, who are the people that I can partner with, who are the people that I can work with, that have a first-hand experience in the real estate market, in the real estate sector, and they can find a way to integrate tech to solve some certain market gaps, then you can work with me. I have a PropTech. So we have PropTech that can help with in cash flow remittance. We have PropTech that can help in verification. We have PropTech that can help with data analytics. You know, what is the market last year, the market last 2 years, the market last 3 years, what's the appreciation rate for a particular location, what's the expected or projected appreciation rate in the next 5 or 3 years in that location. You know, to be able to gather data, in case you don't know, data is expensive. So having a prop tech that can also provide those data can also like be a very, very big solution. Also, tenants, landlord management, prop tech can come in. Shortlets investors to shortlet managers, PropTech can come in. Let's say companies to their customers, PropTech can come in. So a lot of places, realtors or agents to their customers, or even people that have a property and then they want to sell it, they want to liquidate it. PropTech can also come in. Securitization, tokenization, PropTech can come in also. So PropTech is also like another valid space that you can also tap in, positioning for the opportunities in the real estate market for the next 20 years. I can tell you confidently, this compared to buying bush, everybody buying is like there's a lot of noise about buying bush. There's a lot of noise about service plots. There's not so much noise about it. So it's a very, very good emerging market and a place that you can position, and that's one of the reasons why I'm positioning in the market anyway. All right. So lastly, another strategy that you can employ is studio apartments and one beds. Our population demographic is very, very young, so we have a big chunk of our population between age 16 and let's say age 35. A big chunk of our population, and that's why you see places like Twitter, places like TikTok, you see the number of active Nigerian content creators on that platform is crazy. If some keywords trend in Nigeria on Twitter or on TikTok, they are likely going to trend globally. If some sound or audio trend in Nigeria on Twitter or TikTok, they are likely going to trend globally because our demographic are like part of their biggest active users, people between age 16 and 35. So, and a lot of this demographic, if that population, the more our population starts to increase, and a big part of our population is still within that demographic, then studio units and one bed units the demand for them are going to be on a very, very big rise. Even a lot of people in the next 10, 15 years are going to be converting their 4-bed houses to 2 beds or 1 beds, because that's what is in demand. That's what people are looking for. So positioning for these cash flow assets and cash flow opportunities in studio and 1 beds, the earlier you start, the better. Trust me, because our population demograph support it. Most people immediately they finish their NYC, they are now living alone. They want to rent a 1 bed or rent a studio. Nowadays, people are getting married later compared to 10 or 15 years ago. So people are staying alone longer than usual. So some people down to that age 35, 32, 30, they are still single. So they can be in a studio or in a 1 bed. So this is also another market that you can position for, particularly for the next 20 years, because we're looking at it that likely Nigeria is going to be like the third most populous country in the world in 20 years time. And if you're having like 400, 500 or 600 million people, and around, let's say 30-40% of that 400, 500 million people are between age 16 to 35, then you probably like have like around 80 million to 100 million people around that age bracket, and you have studio and 1 bed apartment for them. The demand definitely will be very, very high, and that's a very big cash cow for a lot of investors. So like I said, 20 years can look like a long time. I can start scratching your head that 20 years. So it's almost likely that in 20 years time you'll be closer to your retirement than you are right now. As some of you, in 20 years time you're already retired. Either you are dead or alive in 20 years time. Your kids likely will be alive, your grandkids likely will be alive. Then build leverage for them. Position in this as a leverage for them, that so they are going up knowing that, my parents have this, my parents are positioned for this, I can build on it. I have this leverage already that I can take for my own future or for my own life or for my own plan. And that's what real estate can actually do for you. All right, so if you have questions, you want to see opportunities in buy bush, opportunities in service plots, opportunities in locations that you can position, and in next 10 years or in next 12 years, you are looking at just doing JV, talk to me. Opportunities in proptech, like I said, I have a proptech solution I'm working on already, so you can partner with us, can come in with us. So opportunities in proptech also, I can also give you a clue about that. I can pitch our model and our product to you. Then, if also looking at opportunities in studio and 1 bed, in the past 12 months, I've sold nothing less than 15 studio and 1 bed. Surulere, Yaba, just mention it. I've done a lot of studio and 1 bed, and a lot of my clients are already collecting cash flow. Even in Ikeja, we did Ikeja. Currently we have Maryland, we have Anthony, we have Surulere for like 1 beds and studios. So I can tell you these are the different places that you can position for. These are like the cash flows you should be expecting, and this is the appreciation rate of this cash flow over the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. I was speaking to someone last week Sunday and told me he bought a property in Songotedo, started the rent at 400k, 500k per annum, and right now the rent is 2 million naira per annum, and this is like just like 11 years. 400k, 500k to 2 million naira rent within 11 years. So, and as long as he has that property in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years, that rent appreciation will still continue to go. So the gap between what rent is in Lagos and what rent can be in Lagos is still very huge, very high, and that's a very big opportunity for people that can position very, very early. So, and that's why I'm telling you, look at between now and 20 years, give yourself that 20 years, just use it to build leverage for yourself, for your retirement, for your kids, for your grandkids, and you'll be amazed how much opportunity you can take, and how much opportunity you are like building for yourself and building for your next generation, next 2 generation, just by starting it now. All right, so in case you have further questions for us, our comment section is always open. You can ask your comments. You can ask your question in the comments. And once again, if you enjoy our content, you find them very educative, very enlightening, I definitely want you to subscribe. Number one, and secondly, I want you to turn on your notification button and just give us a thumb like, engage on our content, give us a thumb like, and feel free to share our content. You can share it on your WhatsApp stories, your Instagram stories, your um, Snapchat stories, your Facebook page, your Facebook wall, your WhatsApp groups, your WhatsApp channel, your WhatsApp broadcast list. Just share it. Tell people that, oh, you guys, we are all in this group. I want you to take up these opportunities. These are the opportunities that are likely going to like boom in the next 20 years. Listen to this guy. Listen to the opportunities he's mentioning. Follow him. Watch his content. Enjoy this content. I'm already taking these opportunities. I want you guys to also join in. All right, so can share our content. Also, those are one of the ways that you can also appreciate what we do here. All right, so I still mean your number one property on the planet, your property advisor, property consultant. My name is Rabiu Mustafa. Thanks for watching our videos and see you next time.